times have you left your computer after working for hours only to have a headache and blurry vision? Well, the condition actually has a name. And today, Dr. Frank Akers and Dr. John Chrysagas from eyehealthdoctors.com, they're here to talk about more about it, actually. Hi, guys. Welcome to Sonor Living.
Hi, thank you.
All right. What is the name? It says it has a name. What's it called?
Computer vision syndrome.
That's it?
Eye fatigue, eye strain. Your eyes getting tired from looking up at close objects all day.
How come it doesn't happen all of the time? It only happens sometimes. At least for me, it only happens sometimes, and I'm on the computer all the time.
Well, with some people, it happens all the time. It all depends on the strength of your eyes and your eye muscles and what you're focusing on and how long you're doing it for and all different conditions like that.
And what actually causes this?
Well, I try and put it as simply as I can for my patients.
And for Andy, right?
There's two things that have to happen for you to read. One, we have to make it focused, and your eyes have to point at exactly the same thing. If you're not looking at exactly the same thing with each eye, you're going to see double. Your brain doesn't like that, so it'll turn the eye off that's not looking directly at the object.
Okay.
And so we have to, through eyeglasses or vision therapy or anything else we can do, we try to get the eyes to work together. If you only had one eye, we wouldn't have this problem as much because it's getting both eyes to work together that creates the problem.
Okay. And you may have just answered this, but I'm going to ask you, Dr. Akers, the VFS, the visual fatigue syndrome, what are the common symptoms? I mean, is it really all of that, the blurry vision, or can it be?
Well, actually, that's one of the most common ones.
Okay.
But you know, one of the most common complaints that Dr. Chrysagas and I will get here in the desert is my eyes feel dry all the time. And frankly, patients do have real chronic problems with that.
Right.
But when you're looking at a computer screen all day long, one of the most common symptoms is dry, irritated eyes. And it's not because you actually have true dry eye. Some of the more common things you'll get too as well as neck ache because you're trying to lean in on that computer and backache. So it's not just the eyes, headaches can occur too.
What, are there products for the dry eyes so that it'll help us see and feel better?
Absolutely, and that's why you need to get into your optometrist to find out if it's truly, you know, computer vision syndrome or is it a dry eye problem, because those usually go hand in hand.
Okay. So do you need to like get another pair of glasses or?
Some people do. It really is depending on what you're trying to accomplish. If you are a data entry individual and you're spending, you know, 6 to 8 hours looking at a computer screen at 24 inches all day long, that you're likely going to need something different. It's kind of like I got running shoes, and I've also got some, you know, nice dress shoes. You got to have different things.
Well, I know that you guys brought some video so that we can show and we can sort of talk about, you know, how we can make this whole thing better.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and tell us
what you're seeing right here initially was the eyes were looking at distance, which is their natural position of rest. As we go to look up close, our eyes actually need to cross just a little bit to keep everything clear and single. That's not the natural position of the eyes.
Right.
When that occurs, your eyes will start to strain and stress, and that's what we're seeing on this video here. What we saw earlier, also vision will get blurry if our eyes are not focusing together. So you get a lot of eye strain. Through this new lens design, happens to be through Kodak, it allows your eyes to stay in the natural position of rest, more straight ahead position, but while maintaining good clear focus up close. And so that's what's so unique about this new design, and we do that through what's called base and prism. So it allows those eyes just to stay more relaxed. So now you can go back to your reading here, and your eyes are in a natural position of rest, but everything's clear and single.
And you don't get the headaches or anything.
You don't get the headaches and everything, right.
All right, so we need to get people over to you guys so that you guys can help them out and get them seeing better again. Let's go ahead and put up the information so that people can give you a call at 1-877-867-9268, or you can visit eyehealthdoctors.com to find a location near you, and you can also find these wonderful doctors there as well. And we want to let you know, Frank Akers, he is at Akers Eye Care Center in Mesa. Again, eyehealthdoctors.com. You'll be able to find him. And then you will also find Dr. John Chrysagas, right?
Chrysagas.
Chrysagas. How many times am I going to say that? Tempe Eye Care Associates in Tempe. Again, more of his information, eyehealthdoctors.com.